to Mona's live show. And in the kitchen with Mona, we will be making some smoothies. Yes, did I say smoothies? So we have our strawberries, bananas, crushed pineapple. We also have our almond milk and ice. Okay. So we're going to get this party started. I hope everyone is having a terrific Tuesday. I just thought to come on here and do this. We gotta oftentimes have things to keep ourselves occupied and in a good mood and all this stuff, right? So that's why I will be trying to more often come on here to do some lives and show some of my foods and things that I eat on my weight loss journey. Okay, I'm on a weight loss journey, spiritual journey, health journey, and here we go. I know it doesn't take much to make a smoothie, but I'm gonna put my fruits in that I choose to have in my smoothie. You can also put vegetables. And if this is too noisy, I'm sorry. I'm going to get me a new smoothie machine. And there's nothing fancy about making a smoothie. I already tried to prep so that when I turn this bad boy on, it's going to do what it do. I have some cute butterfly ice cubes. And this is going to be amazing. I already know it is. Also, a lot of people don't know this though. If you don't have ice cubes, just use your fruits that's frozen. That'll help too. Tip for Tuesday. Okay, we're about to put some almond milk in. And we're going to do what it do. Let it do what it do. Make it do what it do, baby. Okay? Y'all, I know this is going to taste amazing. So, my smoothie is consist of bananas, strawberries, crushed pineapples, ice, and almond milk. Okay? Here we go. And honey, boom, this is old school for real. But it has on here milkshake. It says mix, milkshake, easy, clean, puree, smoothies, ice drinks, diced, chopped salsa, grind, crushed ice. Yeah. So it has all that on there, okay? So we're going to get this party started. Ooh-wee. Ready? Here goes something. Okay, this smoothie. I like the way it looks already. That didn't take long, did it? I know it's going to taste amazing, huh? I'm going to crush it just a tad bit more. Put all that ice in there. Okay, there we go. So I have it all incorporated. And also, if you don't have any liquids of your choice, I say it like that. I also have some of this. Okay, it's the Atkins strawberry protein rich shake. So I can use this as well, whatever I choose. So we're going to look at the presentation of it, okay? I still have some of these cups from when my grandkids was here. We made quite a bit of smoothies and milkshakes and stuff. And so, rinsey. And honey, we're going to do a tasty, okay? Ooh-wee. Baby. Look at that. I spilled some on the floor, but that's okay. I'm going to clean up. I give this, if I have to rank it, because this is the first time I use almond milk, and 1,000,000 plus. That's just my way of thinking. I'm down here, because I'm going to mop it up. Cleaning up my mess that I made right quick, because we don't want no critters. And when I say critters, I mean critters, okay? So I have some more crushed pineapple used for later. I still have the half of my banana for later. I have some, I have a little bit more left. And so we're going to do this. Let's take it to the living room. Okay? You're going to go on this little adventure with me. It's called Walk of Life. That's what I want to call it, right? I have something to say about everything. I truly, truly do. So, here we go. On this Tip for Tuesday, we just made some smoothies. Girl, pay attention. I just got this tripod, okay? And I love it. It's amazing. So what I'm going to do is bring it down to the flow. Because it's too high, though. I had to put it up while I was in the kitchen, of course. And now I'm in my living room. And I have to run my mouth a little bit. Okay? I have to lock her down. Make sure I get her right on the level that I want her to be. Sorry for seeing the head of me. And then make sure she's locky down. Hi everyone. Sorry it's been a while since I've been on my live, and today using the kitchen with Mona, we was making some smoothies, and I do not have a scarf on. How you like me now? Okay, this topic, let me get some of this light out. Make sure this light, because I know it can be kind of overwhelming with the light in the background, so I'm going to close it up a little bit so it won't be so overpowering. And then, hey, it's a little humid today for some reason or another, but that's okay, because when I woke up, I noticed it had been raining. Yeah. I noticed it had been raining. Okay, I had to close that tad bit because it's making a clinking clanking noise. We can't have that. Okay. I hope everyone is having a terrific Tuesday. Yes, you see my back. That's my carry-on bag in the back when I go somewhere for my jewelry and so on and so forth. Excuse me. Okay. You haven't heard my mouth in a while. There's a lot of subjects and topics I like to discuss and talk about. And let's see. I'm trying to look for my lipstick. I'm a lipstick girl, okay? One of the topics that I would like to talk about or discuss on this Tip for Tuesday, Terrific Tuesday, Testimonial Tuesday, is October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Not saying that people don't talk about it. Not saying people's not aware of it. But it's a topic I like to address or talk about quite often because of some things and issues and um, people that I know that's in my family. Hold one, I have to go and look for my lippy stick. Here we go. Hold on. I'll be right back with ya. I'm a lipstick girl, so or lip gloss, whichever one it is. Well, I had it, but I don't know what I do with it. Right here, everyone. Okay, this is life. This is reality. This is everything. Uh, all right. Okay. This is a conversation with Scarf Lady or Mona. This is my YouTube channel. Subscribe, hit the notification. I haven't been on often, but there's some things that I'm pretty sure a lot of us in this world are having issues with, concerns, and all things, okay? And one of the things that I would like to address, as I said in the beginning, or if I didn't, I'm saying it now, breast cancer awareness. I'm a lipstick girl. So, okay. If you want to get me something, lipstick, that's a gift. And then I like to mix up the lipstick too. I don't edit my videos for real. I haven't gotten that far into it. I have to learn. I know I'm gonna have to do some research out there to see how to do it on a professional tip. But right now, you know what I say? Being original, authentic, different is the way to go to. So, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. October is Breast Cancer and Domestic Violence Awareness Prevention Month. Even if it ain't domestic violence, I know for a fact, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I have my hair pushed back. My grays is flowing through. And I love it. Okay? The scarf was kind of to hide up a little bit of things. I'm not hiding up nothing because my thing is this. How am I to help people and try to put the word and message out there if I'm not living by it? I said that, I get sad, I get discouraged, I get overwhelmed, lonely, all the things. But at the end of the day, I have to be honest, open, and transparent about the situation at hand. Breast cancer awareness, it ain't just breast cancer for women, men's as well. So I say, ladies and gents, get the boobies checked. Not only just because of breast cancer, cancer in itself, okay? And early detection is key. Early detection is key with anything, regardless if it might be a tragedy or something that fatality out of it or whatever. You still trying to work towards it. I believe there's cures for everything that people end up having or go through. I believe that. I really believe there's a cure for everything. And one of the cures is eating healthy fruits and vegetables. I'm going to walk that walk. I got off track, okay? My smoothie that I made with y'all on this live tastes amazing. It tastes amazing. This is my brunch lunch. I haven't had no breakfast, so I call it, it's almost like a breakfast brunch lunch. And I need to stop missing meals. I have that problem, especially with breakfast. We have to do better as a people. I was told 2 weeks ago on a Friday, okay? And that was September the 30th to be exact, because that's my grandson's birthday. That's how I remember that. I went to my doctor's appointment for a weigh-in. I'm on a weight loss journey, spiritual journey, loving myself, self-love, self-taught, self-work. I'm a work in progress. You know, I've been kind of not depressed. There's a difference between expressing your emotions and being a little sad. That does not mean that you're depressed. But it can lead that way if we allow ourselves to go down that dark road, dark space, place, hide yourself in the closet, so to speak, underneath the pillow, crying by yourself, not talking to no one about the situation. And I'm one of those people that I say, maybe it's been longer than that. So about 4 years now, I'm really getting in tune to a lot of parts of me that I had to accept things for what they are, okay? I like to try to keep things a little cleaned up, because just because you have a problem, that doesn't mean you have to put a person on blast. But I can say this with me. I suffer from emotional eating, depression, anxiety, never suicidal. I'm not killing myself for no one. I got children and grandchildren that loves me. I know this for a fact. I have a dad. I know he loves me. But I can't say that for no one else. I have to keep explaining myself to a certain individual. People are how they are. And people will make you feel like you've done something to them, and you know you haven't. You haven't. And they know it too. You can't change how people is with you. And that's something I have to realize, and I have a hard time with it still. The part of acceptance, I say I'm at least 75 to 80% there, okay? I wasn't there at all one time. I had to start being realistic and looking at the realization of it, and also looking at the big picture and looking at my surroundings and stuff like that. My daughter is here, and she's been here 6 months, okay? She's with me and my grandchildren where they in school, and her husband too. And they would tell you, I ain't faking, I'm not fronting, and I'm not making up this way of how I'm trying to make someone see me as a person. My children, their father, okay? And I have someone else that knows me, okay? I'm not going to leave that person out. I don't have to put no name on it. That knows me, I think, almost as good as I know myself, okay? And one of the person is an emotional attachment. I love them, care about them. I'm not going to lie. But it might just be that, friends or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to hold back how I feel towards nothing and anyone. Why? Why people have to lie to you? Why people can't express themselves to you? Why people can't act like they care about you? Why you gotta always feel as if you have to be the one to show some type of love and concern towards someone? And when you do that, you end up making yourself look like a FOOL. Okay? I'm saying it about me. I'm not calling no one that, okay? I'm telling my story. I have a book in me, and so do you. All of us do. I can't say that I've been through worse stuff than you, but can't nobody take from what you've been through. Okay? I don't need no one to try to manipulate the situation and make it seem like it's you. That's a narcissistic person. When you know deep down that you haven't done nothing to nobody, but defending yourself, oh, they might want to say you did something too. Okay. I said too, last week something happened. I had gotten some food because I was tired of cooking, and I waited on it. You know, you give your instructions, directions on where you live, and so on and so forth, and stuff like that. And the person that had a problem with my address, I was communicating with her. This was her. She literally, you know, because you see like the whereabouts of what the person's at or in the vicinities, you know, because it has that little GPS thing going on with Google. Okay, she was where I reside at. She really was here, and she even took a picture and showed that she was here. I'm waiting. I said, "Wow, you know, I don't like to go into something one way. I like to think multiple ways." And I'm saying to myself, okay, even though she's here, that doesn't mean she's where my address or the area she might be in the surrounding areas. Okay, so I'm giving that the benefit of the doubt. When she finally approached to where I was at, and I seen which direction she came from, first she came a different way. That's okay. And she come in here, and I even told her, I said, I'm standing. She seen me. She saw me. She handed my food to me, and I told her, I said, oh my goodness. I said, um, if is everything okay? Cause who knows? She might have been sick. That's what I'm saying. I'm that girl. I'm that woman. I'm a woman, but I'm a girl too. I'm a female. I'm like, was everything okay? Are you okay? Because I'm thinking, hey, who say she might have got sick? She might be diabetic or whatever. I don't go in it like that. I said, but I know my food is cold. And I said, if you had a problem, I said, you couldn't get in contact with me because she had a phone, all that. I called her answer machine. So the point to it, as all this was said, and I said, you know what? I had my neighbors across from me, literally like across from me. They would have heard it too. So I have proof that the person came over the next day and they didn't hear nothing or whatever. She cursed me out. Hmm. Yes. She cursed me out. And I was taken back from it. Like, the old me would have gotten, probably would have cried because I was mad and pissed. The old me would have made it a serious, almost like being dramatic with it, but in a good way. Mm-mm. Kill people with kindness sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know, get up in your face and hit you or stuff like that. You can deal with stuff in a different way. And I said, okay. But when she said this, she was heading out the door. She was right by the door. Okay, so it's like 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I reported her. I'm saying all that because people like to bully. I'm saying all that because domestic violence. I'm saying all that. Don't allow yourself to go through any type of abuse or anything physical, mental, emotional, sexual, financial. Bullying is a form of abuse. Abuse. That's a funny word to say. Abuse. Okay. So I'm like, okay, I dealt with it in a professional way. And something like that happened to me 2 months prior. And I had my granddaughter with me. And the first thing I thought was the safety of her. So I stood back from it. Like, you don't go up in the space of it. And so, just asking the question, my granddaughter's 7, and she was with me. And she's very, very outspoken. And she would have said, Grandma said something to that man. I know this to be a fact. You know what she said? She said, we was getting another package another day. And she said, Grandma, is that monster going to be the one to give it to us? She called that man a monster. Yes. And so, as I was asking the question, do you have my package? He proceeded into the building. And one of the reasons why I brought that to him is because, like, okay, They always take my package there. He ignored me, which that's cool. So I was thinking he was about to leave. I'm going to just say it like that. He went in the front instead of going in the side to get the package. And I said, excuse me. He snapped at me, literally. That's why my granddaughter said what she said. I came in, told my daughter, came in and reported it. And I told them not to ever let that man come back to my place. And what pissed me off is they ended up letting him come back. My daughter ended up getting the package. She told me, and my granddaughter said the same man came back. Oh, it gets juicier. I'm sitting up there because you can see the tracking of it. And to track your packages, say it's 2 stops away or whatever. I'm standing outside. Excuse me. He called my name out. He ended up delivering my package again. I'm saying all that to say this. I said, whoa, where's the safety of the customers at for real? He came back. Don't allow yourself to go through stuff. You have some people that is afraid to speak up. I have a daughter that's that way. I'm not putting her name on here. And it's not that she's afraid. It's just the type of person, her personality. Some people are not dramatic. Some people is not mouthy. Some people is not ghetto. And then some people change. And people end up trying to take you back out of your character, of you changing. Devil's a lie. I'm going to say this. I'm a very caring person. But I care about myself too. And more so. Because I don't care what no one say. And these are my words that's coming out of my mouth. Only person I feel for real, that cares about me. My children. Grandchildren. My dad. And a friend. Okay? Any of those people, any of those folks could be faking and lying too. These be children. But I have to take it like a grain of salt and believe that all of it's real. I don't like to call nobody a liar until they prove me wrong, but I'm not nobody's dummy. I can read between lines pretty good too. You can tell people you love them. That don't mean they have to tell you they love you, but don't lead no one on either. I'm talking about everything. This is my transparency of how I know, not specifically me going through things. People go through things. It could be a man. I know someone right now. I don't care. Women's can abuse men's too. Now I'm saying that right. Men's abuse women's too. But people want to always look at the fact that a woman is the one that always get abused. That's not true. Neglect is a form of abuse. You neglecting your child, you neglecting your significant other, whatever preference, okay? That's abuse. Neglect is a form of abuse. Why you think they got elder abuse, animal abuse, people abuse for real, for real? That's abuse. You don't feed your dog or anything, and he end up having get sick or dying or whatever. And if they really see that your animal haven't been eaten by the autopsy and the bones that's coming through, like you can see it, that's abuse. I'm an advocate. And another reason why I'm talking more so too, and I'm going to try my hardest to come on more, because I just want this to be like something more than just food, affirmations. I want to speak a real thing into the atmosphere. My thing is, I need to know how to get started. I had a lot of folks said, maybe you should do a podcast. Maybe you should be a counselor or help someone through a situation at hand. No, I don't have no degree. But you don't need that. Sometimes people that goes through things need to hear from somebody that is like them somewhat. We all are different. I'm talking about somebody that don't have a degree. Regardless if they have a degree, certificate, or whatever, they still can go through things. Sometimes they do that because they don't went through something and they get their degree and certificate because that's something they want to advocate people. They want people to know. They don't want people to go through it. I was watching Wheel of Fortune Celebrity, and they had people on there, the celebrities um, donate money to a charity or whatever, and one was for um, what was it? Abandonment, uh, um, looking for housing, food for people that's going through difficult times. The other one was animals, and then the other one was, and it was a man, was for teenagers or girls, boys going through the foster system. They trying to find different ways of helping them out so they won't have to transition and keep going from house to house. That's what he said. And so that's me. I done been a foster mom. I'm registered through the state where I live at. I'm mandated. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things that I can address is because I done took classes on neglect, abuse, nutrition, health, wealth. Um, a foster mom, that speaks for itself. Because you don't become a foster mom by just being a foster mom. You have to really legally go through the courts, if it's a juvenile courts, and they have to place that child with you. I had a child in my care she was no age, she was months. No? Days, excuse me, days. She was 17 days old. And I had her, she was almost, so about 4 months from being 3 or 2. Yeah, 3. Mm-hmm. She was mine. The only reason why I still don't have that baby is because they was going up for adoption. As I said, she was foster. And at that time, transparency, okay? I didn't know the steps, but I was told through the state where I reside at that I would have first dibs, so to speak, at the baby. I'm not going to say dibs, choice. Because she wasn't a bitten ward, okay? It was just a figure of speech. I loved it her. I didn't do it for no benefits or nothing. They gave me one check voucher, and it was a lady that took over social workers, because they gotta still be able to see their moms because they're not, her rights haven't been stripped. She could get her kids back. And poor thing, she was working at it and everything. And so the long story to it is they went up for adoption. She had 4 at the time. I don't know how many she got now. I heard a lot, but that's besides the point. There was a daughter, 1 girl and 3 boys. And the oldest one at the time was, I want to say 5, and she was a baby. And then there was one was 19 and I think the other one was 2 or 3. The 19-month-old, where he was at, they ended up adopting him, and they didn't have any children or nothing. Okay, she called me or so on and so forth and said to me, I can give you someone that can help you. Well, I get to that story, the deep part of it, but I'm trying to just let people know I have a lot of knowledge about a lot of things. Um, I'm open about a lot of things that I've experienced. I've been through anxiety, depression, weight gain, emotional eating, self not loving myself. Because when you go through those things and those stages, you got to look at the big picture. Once you try to want to heal yourself or get better or get help, you have to be honest about it. And the first thing you have to be honest about, I'm looking at myself in this phone. You allowed it. That's powerful. We allow a lot of things that we go through in our lives. We go through it because we allowed it. You have to take accountability for how you want to be treated. You have to take accountability for not allowing people to take over your emotions, okay? We have to control ourselves. We have to put ourselves out there for us wanting to get help. So a friend of mine told me one time, I was crying. And when I say I was crying the river. I was crying. And I remember this just like I'm staring right now. Look at yourself in the mirror. I'm saying this to you too. Look at yourself in that mirror. Did you like that person? Just like I'm making the face now. Do you like that person? Keep crying. Look, it ugly as all get out. Okay? Stop crying. Will you stop crying? Oh, you get coached too because it's still on the phone. Wipe your face. Wash your face out. Don't you ever do that again. And I found myself doing it probably 2 to 3 times after that. And when I felt like I wanted to do it, I said, you better not. I said this to myself. We're not crazy if we talk to ourselves. You say, girl, where did I leave those keys at? Or, I know I turned that stove off. Or, okay, wait a minute. What did I say I was going to do today? You're not talking, girl, what you got on over there? Girl, talking and answering yourself, that's a different thing. But to say, okay, now today's going to be a good day, talking affirmations, talking good things into your life and stuff like that, we have to do that. I have a hard time at night. And I'm working on that too. Like this song says, I'm only human. Should no one tell you that you can't feel this way? No one, okay? No one. Feel the way you want to feel. Do what you want to do. Because I bet you one thing, I'm up on the camera on this. And this is the smoothie. They doing them. They doing them. I was told, I don't know if I got quite to it, but I was around it, but now I'm going to get to the point. I was told September the 30th, when I went to my doctor's appointment to get weighed in, I go to the doctors to get weighed in monthly. I'm on a weight loss journey. And as I came out, the person that picked me up and took me, she introduced me to someone. Don't know the woman that she introduced me to, but I knew the woman that introduced me to her. I've been knowing her, I want to say 5-6 years, okay? I know her, her husband, and daughter. I don't have a car, so it's transportation, okay? I'm working hard to get me a car. I'm so serious. I have this platform, subscribe, hit the notification, share, invite, follow, okay? I'm also on another platform. Sometimes I don't like to put the other platform out there, but I guess you can. It's safe to say. Of course, a lot of people on Facebook, a lot of people on Twitter, a lot of people on the TikTok, a lot of people on Insta, okay? So I'm on FB, okay? This is what you call creator content, or we are content creators, okay? On these platforms, oftentimes people, experiences that they go through, their lives, cooking, whatever they choose, DIYs, travels, tourists, whatever, carpenter. A lot of people make these a singer, rapper, whatever, dancer, or what I'm doing. We get on here, and it's educating the world about what's going on, everything that's going on. I'm a very well spoken person. I might get a little tongue tied because I try to not mess up on what I want to say. No, I don't stutter. She said to the lady, see, I don't get sidetracked. This woman right here is such a good motivation, no, motivating person to talk to. She said, and mind you, she's much older than me. This woman has to be in her middle 70s that said this, okay? And she went on and on and on. She also said, I'm a business, I sell jewelry, independent business consultant. Paparazzi is the business that I work for, selling the jewelry. I tried to do multiple things. She said she's someone, if you have a problem or whatever, look her up. I gave her my YouTube channel, and I also said Facebook. She said, I don't do Facebook. She said, I don't get on there. She said, Facebook is too much for me. That's exactly what the lady said. And so I said, okay. And I can agree with her on that sometimes because it gets overwhelming to me. And the only reason why, like I said again, I'm a business consultant. I sell jewelry and accessories. And, you know, you have to sometimes use your these platforms to get the word of mouth out there. And it's so funny I say that because since I've been doing the content that I do, word of mouth, people you don't know is the ones that support you. I don't understand that to save me. Family, friends that you know for years. I'm talking about females and guys. I have people that I know that has girlfriends or whatever word they want to play, call, whatever, boo, sugar, plum, or whatever. And females that likes jewelry. Even, I say this, if you have a teenage daughter or son that likes, you know, jewelry and you don't want to really get that expensive kind, and it's paparazzi affordable jewelry. We know it's costume jewelry, but that's besides the point. There's people that's making a lot of money. And I'm getting to the point to where it's like, where is the support? You say share, invite, tag. And I said this a couple of days ago or whatever. I support people. I might not be able to buy everything that you have to offer, but I will share you out. I will share. And so this lady on Facebook, she shared my jewelry pictures and videos and everything. I want to say that same day. I don't know. I wish I could say the hour and time and all that stuff, but it was the same day. I go to check because it's a business page. And by the way, you can follow me on Mona Lisa's Jewels. And the jewels is spelled Jewelz. Okay, Mona's, uh, Mona's Jewels and More. My YouTube is Mona Lisa Kelly. Okay, and then I have another one, Uniquely Experienced. I have two. Okay, one is just for shorts. I don't, you know, if I do get on there and say something, it's gonna be short. But that's one I just created probably 2, 3 months ago or so, right? But this YouTube channel I've been having since 2009. But to be really doing lives and put myself out there somewhat, last year I started back because, as I was saying, I need help. I needed help. There's a lot of things I was going through, and still some things I'm going through I still don't understand, and sometimes we never get the answer. But you'd be surprised. I know I'm not the only one. I never said I was. And I don't make everything about me. But it is about me when I'm dealing with it. You see how I'm saying that? I'm not selfish. If I come to someone, in which I try not to because I don't like complaining. If I come to someone, my mama said that, you're not a complainer. I don't have to worry about you. You ain't no problem. And all those words I hear from her still resonates in me. I need help too. I need support too. But if it's about you, I don't want to always put what I'm going through in it. Can I listen? And I had a friend to say that, you know why I like talking to you? Because you listen. hmm I can hear a lot from you, a person. I can hear a lot. Okay. And I take in stuff. But as I said, I can go through it. And I sometimes don't have nobody to go through it. I have my children, but who always want to tell their kids how they, I want my kids to know how I'm doing, especially if it's health wise and if I'm depressed and stuff like that. But everything that you go through, you don't want to share with your children because I know I got some kids that they just like their mom in a sense. Even my son, okay? I don't care. He just got a heart of gold, and we try to, be supportive of others and stuff like that, and have people's back, head, top. And I'm gonna go get my charger, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna lose the train of thought of what I'm talking about. I'm right here in the comfort of my own home. I don't want my phone to die. I'm coming. Had to just get my charger. I feel bad doing this, but here we go again. It's reality. It's reality. And yeah, I don't want to always put my worries and troubles on my kids. I said, dang, people so selfish. And that's something I'm not. Okay, now come on now. Selfish. Let me see here. Okay. I got this tripod and you can't tell me nothing. Come on. Come on now. Let me put this charger up here, y'all. Okay. She's in, and yeah, she's in. Okay, I had to make sure. But yeah, I just have a story, and the lady that I was talking about from September the 30th this year, 2022, she just really, it's almost like her saying this, even though I knew it and I've been told, even from my kids and stuff, it just makes me just want to just put myself out there more and branch out, be noticed. Also, I want to write a book. I don't know how to go about doing it. I know you can reach out to publishers and stuff, but I want to reach out to I want the right person. I don't want for no one to like get over, take advantage. Also, I keep stressing that people think I'm lying. I'm looking for friends. I'm looking for sister friends. And it's not no joke. We have stories that we can share. We have stories that we can tell. Sometimes writing it out. I'm a writer. I'm a doodler. My mom was too. I just have to have like paper by me where I just write different things and stuff like that. Ain't because I don't remember or I got a, bad memory. No, it's just have something to do with if I say I need some coffee filters, I'm gonna write that down. That's just like a grocery list. When you get to go to the grocery store, write down what you need because sometimes when we go to the grocery store, especially the way prices is now, we'll throw just anything in the basket. That's just like they said, don't go to the store hungry, right? So I tried to, girl, what you said you gonna get? I have to put that down, you know. And so I say, here's a pad, here's a pen, right by me, and I get the writing away and stuff like that, and that's just how I keep up with things. You know what I'm saying? And we have to keep our minds and thoughts on track. I just wish I want my channel to grow. I want it to grow. I mean, I done seen some not stories like mine because everybody's book is different. You turn on pages, it's different. Some people might say, "Oh, I done heard this before," but some people cover up. I don't. And they can say the same thing. I can't knock it from no one. I'm not jealous. I'm not a hater. And that's another thing I do not understand why people have to be that way. When people blow up, I told my daughter, I said, you know what? It's okay to be financially stable. But when it goes into a different level of your finances, there you go. You're going to have people coming out of woodworks that you ain't never seen, heard, or thought of in your life. That's because they see what you got. And if you don't help them or, contribute to anything that they need, oh, the hate starts. And I hate that word. Haters, jealousy, envy. Why? Why we can't be happy for someone? Why we can't be happy for someone? Especially hearing from a person that done really put in the footwork of how they pulled themselves out of it. And they get all these fans and stuff like that's supportive. You got some that is really all in from day one, supportive of you. But then you got the other ones lurking and snooping and spying and all that stuff just to get on there to talk hate and mean stuff to people. Why did you do that? You can stay off of it. That's just like when I do lives on Facebook. Trying to get the sun out my face. When I do lives on Facebook and I get off and I see how many people it done reached, so I'm either two things. I'm misreading what reach mean. Reach is people that done saw it, right? They might not like, they might not comment, they might not share, they might not tag no one or whatever, but they're looking. That's what I'm assuming what reach mean. Honey, you can comment down below and tell me if you listen to this whole live video. I don't understand what reach mean. So I'm assuming because of the stats and the insights and stuff like that you get, reach is people that done noticed it and saw it, right? It don't mean, I don't even know if they have to look at the whole content. Maybe like this is over almost an hour since I've been talking or been on here. I started with the smoothies, went and got my charger, brought the tripod in here, took and closed my curtain blinds, for the lighting and stuff like that. But I'm on here. I see other people doing it too, but I'm not no copycatter. I do what I feel that I need to do and what's right. That's me. I try to do that, but I don't know. I guess that's what the reach part of it is. I'm at 356 followers on here. Subscribers, I want to say. Same difference to me. And I need at least, I'm going to say, what is it? So it's 3, 5, about 5 something. Share, subscribe, hit the notification. I know there's something that I'm saying, putting up, or whatever that everybody have a little something different. Regardless if you're famous or not. I'm famous. You're famous anytime you put yourself out there in the media. You're famous anytime. I say I'm famous. applaud yourself, hug yourself, tell yourself, girl, you're doing good. It ain't all about money, and money doesn't make everyone happy. Money makes people's lifestyle different. But just because it's different, and we can't live without it, just like water, we can't, and food either. Those three things, water, food, money, you can't live without it. And it's not about being materialistic, but when you get it, you should be able to do and get the things that you need, and maybe some that you won't. Ooh, I sure been wanting to go on this vacation. But people being jealous of you because you done came thus far. You done pulled yourself out of the mud, dirt, sand, water, whatever. And I said to my son and a friend, I don't want to sink. I don't even want to float. Matter of fact, I don't know how to swim. I'll get in the water though. I'm not afraid of water. It's just something I never learned. I never learned how to swim. I don't know how to skate either. But that's okay. I get in the water. I sit in it. I mean, I'm tall. I go as far as I want to. But I'm not. I'm a water sign anyways. I'm not afraid of water. Mm-mm. We just got to do better as people. We're going through so much in this world. So much is going on in this world. And we have to do better as people. People need to stop being so hateful, spiteful, conniving, jealous, envy, hurtful. Want people to be in pain because how they are. And even if you are in pain, talk to someone. Don't take your pain that you're in and inflict it on someone else. I had to tell my friend last night, I said, you know what? I don't want to talk about this topic no more because this is a sensitive topic. And the topic that I'm talking about, and I'm going to say it on here, is transparent. I don't have no support from no family but my kids. And it makes me sad. If they on here and watch this, I'm not down talking. I'm not badgering. I'm not putting them out there and talking messy or nothing. I'm telling my truth because you know why? I'm trying to overcome and heal from a lot of hurt and pain. And I wish someone would say I'm lying. I'm not lying. You can say what you want. Because the Most High God up above, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, whatever word you want to use, knows the truth. He knows the truth. He knows the truth. I'm not a narcissistic, dramatic, bipolar or schizophrenia person. I don't feel the need to lie. I don't have to tell my business, but ask me. Because I can tell you better than someone else. Only thing I feel that I did one time in my life, I wouldn't say it was bad. It was a decision, how I'm saying this, about my children with my kid's father. I met him when I was 18. He was 33. We got married. He was in the military. We ended up getting a divorce. He kept my kids for 6 years. I kept them for 6 years. And the reason why I say that is, and I stick to this, I'm selfless. Because right down to this day, right now, I feel like he knew something was wrong with him for his health. And when I heard someone cry out, and it's a man crying out, I thought more of that person's feelings than my own. And I hurt, and I was in pain, because these were my babies, but they was also his. And I felt then he wasn't telling us everything. I could tell this. I don't want nobody to say, why are you talking about this? Because it's my truth. Okay? That's the only thing I feel like I done wrong. But when you can come to the reality part of it, seek and find answers, and especially from that person, and that person talk highly of you and tell you they sorry, that they did this, didn't that, whatever, I could smile. Even with my mom, there's some things that I went through. This is my story. I'm not going to put it out there. She's going on the board. But I know one thing. I can smile knowing that I was there for her. Not having a car, always getting left, but I found a way. So that disrespectful part, when people say, you gotta watch out how you do your mom and your dad because when you get older, boo. That's not me. I was, one would say, scary, timid, easy to cry, whatever. Call me what you want. You see these grades right here? I'm that girl. Timid. All those years, I might have been easy to cry. It makes you stronger. Don't need to get it twisted when somebody shares tears. It's not weakness. It's strength. Sometimes people cry because they're afraid of what they really, really want to do something. But on this tip, testimonial, truthful, testifying, Taco Tuesday, this is my story and my truth. I should have labeled it something else. I might be able to edit or whatever about the title of it. Because my title was Smoothie and Health. That sounds good. I want to help, because that's health is mental, right? Help you, and you help me. Me helping you helps me. Okay? Help each other. Do not suffer in silence. Do not dare to think or attempt to take your life because of something that is temporarily. Taking your life is permanent. Do not share this. I'm so serious. Do not. I go through a lot. But I ain't gonna cut my life short. I want to be here for my kids. That's hurtful. I want to be here for my grandchildren. That's hurtful. That's painful. You hurting them. Don't go through no abuse. I'm talking about verbally, mentally, physically, psychologically, financially. And it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That's something else I've been stressing. I said, people won't get tired of me saying that. No, I say it all year around because people need to stop waiting until a specific day or month to celebrate anything. Same way with Christmas and Halloweens and Thanksgivings and stuff. Give thanks every day. I got a plaque right there that says thankful, grateful, and blessed. Right here, thankful and blessed. I am grateful. I need to be more grateful. But I know I'm grateful. And I'm truly thankful. My daughter told me yesterday, she said, Mama, your days is coming. You're going to shine. And I think it's starting. Because I'm allowed myself to shine. I deserve to be happy, loved. We all do. Don't nobody wake up every day and not have no one to talk to. And if you do, don't. I don't care if you have to see someone that's at a homeless shelter or something. Go and talk to those people. But I'm working so hard on, I'll say 3 things for real, for real. One is my weight, a vehicle, and things that I want to do for us. Almost goals, okay? I just don't set goals. I don't like breaking promises. I don't like making promises, but I can honestly say I'm so proud of myself. I say that. Because a lot of things that I've gotten and done, I just do it in a conscious mind of thinking, you see that? Do it. I'm a declutter and start fresh and get some beautiful things. I already started my bathroom. And I'm doing one step at a time. Once that's finished, I'm moving to my kitchen. I already got some things for my bedroom. I'm going to leave the last one for my living room. And when I get finished, and when you turn around and you look to see all the things that you done accomplished and achieved and got, that's powerful. That's why I say we got to be grateful, thankful, and blessed. Also, working on your finance situation, getting out of debt and things like that. If you're in debt, look into it. A lot of times we think that it's expensive, or you can get on a payment plan. You can call the person that you're in debt with and make an arrangement with them as well. Leave it be if it's $50 a month. And then when you feel that you can do a little bit better, up it so you can get out. If you got a debt for $400, call that person and make an arrangement to get that taken care of. And they will say, oh, could you do $10 more, maybe, if that. But you know you're getting that weight off your shoulders. So I'm on this Tuesday sharing some things with you, life's experiences. We done did a smoothie, sad stuff, depression, overeating, finding yourself, loving yourself, caring for yourself, your worth, not allowing people to mistreat you, not allowing yourself to always have to be the one that suffers in silence and your emotions and stuff like that. No, we can't keep doing that to ourselves. I'm not going to. And I said to myself, stop telling people things that you're not applying to in your life. Ooh, that's powerful. That's powerful. Did I say that? My nose is kind of itching. That's powerful. When you talk the talk, walk the walk. Sometimes I even hate when people say, treat people the way you want to be treated. Okay, I get that concept. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Okay, you want to be treated kind, but some people don't treat themselves kind. So how is one to say that? Or you have an older sibling or maybe a younger one. You're supposed to set an example. That don't always apply to some situations either. You might be more mature-minded, level-headed than either or, the youngest or the oldest. Sometimes the youngest could be the ones you can follow in their lead. But I'm going to say this, and I'm about to sign off. Do not suffer in silence. Get help, seek help. Hit the notifications. Subscribe to my channel. I want to get this out there. Share it. Please. And you have a terrific day. And I truly mean that.